Master Jirish is attempting a project called Managing Change in Level 4 Project 1 under the Pathway Dynamic Leadership. Resurgence, Toastmaster Jirish, Resurgence.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Maheshwari. To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. Wise words from Winston Churchill. And to me, always, I love to change. I always want to explore a lot of new things in my life. I want it to be a challenging one at every point of my life. Whether it could even worsen the current situation, I never worry about it. But still, I want to always explore a lot of new things. But I always love this change. Good morning to my fellow Toastmasters and dear guest. Today, I'm here to share my experience when I became the president of Thoughtware Toastmasters Club on June 2022. And this era started from June 2022 to May 2023. Of course, every 6 months we have this change in this management, so everyone could opt for the leadership roles and could actually, you know, understand what is their true potential inside them and how well they are in this leadership roles. Even I got a chance. Mine was quite challenging because the moment I was given this role, the president of Thoughtware Toastmasters Club, we had only 5 members in our club. Our club is not even in a good standing. Somehow, being the president, I was supposed to be a responsible person to run the show to improve the current status of the club. I had one of the senior most member who's in our club is none other than the distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon to guide me. I approached him. I asked him, uh, "Could you really mentor me so that we together will grow, will help this club to get into a good status?" Of course, he accepted it. Uh, Together, we started this. So what we did together, what changes we brought in, and how did that really affect this club? What was the actual outcome? First, before implementing anything, we were analyzing the regular flow of the meeting. So the regular flow, we used to meet on every Friday afternoon between some 12 to 1:30. And to be real true, it is only me and Satish used to be part. Sorry, it is only me and Satish used to be part of the meeting, and we were not getting enough role players from our own club. Even though only 5 members are there in our club, we were struggling to run the show. So first we started analyzing the flow of the meeting. I approached Satish and I asked him, Satish, could you be the club secretary? Because the role of club secretary is used to analyze a complete meeting and to come up with a result. Report stating that this is how the current flow of the meeting and this is how we have to do to improve the way that we could really improve the quality of the meeting. So that is what the duty of the club secretary, and that's how actually I approached him to take up the club secretary. And without any hesitation, such a senior Toastmaster, he never hesitated to be the club secretary and being me the president to run the show. So every week we were analyzing the things, and we could see that people were not joining on time. And even though people joined, they were not delivering a quality speech, and even though they delivered in somehow a speech, but that was not up to the mark. So looking on to these things, we started to implement few changes in our club. First, uh, we were never hesitated to change the timings of the club. From Friday we started to getting into it on Saturday morning. So that was our first change. And we did not do it all alone. We started getting the votes of all the people because being a community club, people were struggling to join on every week, Friday on during the lunch times because they have a lot of meetings in their current company. So that was the first change that we started implementing it. And next, as I was saying, like people were delivering the speeches, but speeches were not up to the mark. So what we did later, we started assigning mentors to each and every member of this club. We never questioned the people like why they are delivering the speeches which is not up to the mark. Rather than we started questioning the mentors, you are the real responsible person to train your mentee so that they come up with a quality speech. At last, over the period, we started to create a USB to our club, and the USB is nothing but to have a quality meeting, we need a quality speech. To have a quality speech, we need a quality evaluator. So we started bringing the evaluators from outside of the club. So these were the first three changes we started implementing in this club. And this really changed the way, the quality that we are really having it today. First, on changing the club timings. So what really happened? We started getting a lot of people to visit our club on every Saturdays. And people visiting the meeting on every Saturdays were not disappointed because we were also providing a quality speech to them because of the fine mentors that we have assigned to every members of the club, which eventually people not getting disappointed. So they were very eager, they were very happy to continuously visit our club, and which really enriched the quality of this meeting. And what is the final outcome at the end of May 2023 when I was stepping down of from my club president? This club from the members from 5, it increased to 11, and we have achieved the select distinguished status of Thoughtware Toastmasters Club when I was stepping down on May 2023. But it did not stop there. The following year, when the distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon was the president of Thoughtware Toastmasters Club, Thoughtware Toastmasters Club, we even went farther and achieving the president distinguished status for this Thoughtware Toastmasters Club. So, which really showed like how sustainable this club is really. We are really growing in a very positive way. From the way of 5 members, we started increasing it to 11 and now to 15 and now to 17 and 16 members in our club. So it is not like people join in your club for no other reason. They join your club, they really gain a lot of it, and we are really happy in providing such a positive service to the members who are really joining this club. And I'm really happy, you know, the way when it really started. So from the way from 5, I could really say it is a resurgence that really happened within this club. And we did not stop there. We are in the 400 meeting and we are still running with a greater enthusiasm. And it is all possible with the way that the mindset that we really wanted to change, the mindset that we really had that we need a resurgence for this club. So with this mindful thought, with this rightful thought, whatever the situation, whatever the worst situation you are in, you could really change your situation and you could be back on track. Thank you for providing me such an opportunity to share my experience, what are the changes that we had with Thoughtware Toastmasters Club, and back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster of the
Thank you, Toastmaster Jirish. I literally
Call Toastmaster Sonal to evaluate the Toastmaster Jirish speech. Over to you, Sonal.
Yeah, Madam General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters and Toastmaster Jirish in particular. Toastmaster Jirish, what I like was this heartfelt note of how you revived and how you and distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon were successful in resurging the Thoughtware Toastmasters Club. Very nice. Now, when you speak about something that all of us can understand, the relatability factor was very high. It appealed to all of us because we knew what you were talking about. Second is I liked the practical value it offered. Now you not only had you didn't just state the problem, what was the predicament you were facing, but also the solution. And today, how a club that was not doing so well is thriving. So great job done. I also liked this. What I really, really liked about his speech was, though there was a disturbance somewhere in the middle, you did not get unnerved and continue from where you stopped. Now, that's something that not all of us are adept at. We kind of lose our balance, but you continued. It disturbs your train of thought, but you didn't get disturbed. So keep that up. The only suggestion that I could offer to you for a speech like this is to kind of tighten the flow of your speech, structure it well. Now you had 3 main points, right? I wish you had reiterated it in the summary so that we can remember exactly what happened. We were meeting on Fridays, this was a problem, and then this was a solution at hand. Just reiterate it, maybe using an acronym or something like that, so that it's fresh in our memories. You also started very, very strongly with a quote from Winston Churchill. I wish you had somewhere incorporated it towards the end as well to come that full circle. Right? So again, you could talk about change and how you were successful in researching. If you ended just the way you tied back the conclusion to your introduction, I think it would have made the speech more appealing. That being said, I think it was a great a great speech, and I wish you all the best. Back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Thank you, Toastmaster.